Welcome back to JandJPickEm. My name is Josh. Last week I went 10-4 and my overall record's 96 of 52. That's another week of double-digit wins.
Let's go.
And you guys know the slogan. When we get double-digit wins, you get double-digit wins. And when you get double-digit wins, you win your pick'em. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. No one won the $50 because we got double-digit wins. But guess what? We're running it back.
Oh.
I know we're going to get double-digit wins, but if we don't, one of you guys is going to win $50. Honestly, just comment down your favorite team. Say that you want the $50. Say you don't trust in us and getting double-digit wins.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm sorry. We're getting double-digit wins. We've been balling out. Only 4 losses last week, and it was a pretty good week.
Yep. Hey, make sure to comment if you're trying to win those $50. My name is Juan. Last week I went 6-8, and my overall record is 92 to 56. Last week on Thursday Night Football on our Instagram, make sure to follow us on there. JandJPickEm. We posted +9 Raiders, and that cashed out.
Let's go.
Lots of people DM'd us. They're like, "Hey, we cashed out with their pick."
Yeah.
So make sure to follow us on Instagram for any locks, spreads, and one more thing. If we switch any of our picks,
Yes, sir.
we post them on our stories. So make sure you follow us on there.
Hey, let's get into our Week 11 picks. It's going to be a great week of football.
Yep. Let's go.
To start off Week 11, Thursday Night Football, we got the Jets versus the Patriots. You guys already know me. I love the Patriots this year. Drake May Lover on Instagram, please give us a follow back. If you want to collab, hey, we got a guest spot for you right here. But for this game, Drake May, guess what, Juan?
What?
He's the second favorite to win MVP this season.
No way.
Behind
Wait, who's the number one?
Matthew Stafford, and he's second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and if that doesn't tell you how good he is, like, come on. Drake May's having an amazing
he
season.
already beat Josh Allen. So
I know, it's
tells you a lot.
crazy. And Trayvon Henderson, no Stevenson, he dropped crazy touchdowns last week.
Yep.
2 big touchdown runs. And you know what? Stevenson, I'm calling it. He's going to be out this week. I know he's limited, but I have a really good feeling he's not going to play. Henderson's going to take over again, and it's against the Jets. They have Quinnen Williams left their team.
Yeah. The best player on that team is probably like Breece Hall.
Yeah, and Breece Hall had a great game.
Yeah.
And the Jets, you know what? They beat the Browns. They're not a great team, but they could still beat trash teams.
Yeah.
But they're playing the Patriots, and they're not beating the Patriots. For this game, I got the Patriots. Their defense is going to play good, too, and Justin Fields is going to struggle.
Yeah, for this game, I feel like it's a lock. Come on, I'm going to go
Yeah.
with the Patriots Thursday night. The Jets, they're just so bad right now. Breece Hall, he's like I said, he's the best player on that team.
Yep.
And Garrett Wilson, their number 1 receiver, is going to be out. So, come on, who do you even go for on that game, Justin Fields, he's going to have to, use his legs. And last week, he got like 50 passing yards or something?
Yeah.
He had a horrible game against the Browns. This time, it's a division matchup. So, you expect a better game. But no, at the end of the day, it's the Jets. They're a horrible organization. They've been playing so bad.
Yeah.
And Drake May has been playing like an MVP. There's just no way this MVP level player comes and loses to Justin Fields at home. That's not gonna happen. Give me Drake May. Drake May lover's gonna be on fire. He's gonna be hyped. For this one we both got the Patriots.
Yes, sir. To start off Sunday Night Football, we have an extremely early game. We got a Madrid game, right? In Spain?
In Spain.
It's crazy. This is the first time we see a game in Spain, and it's going to be a good one.
Santiago Bernabeu.
Sheesh, Real Madrid?
Sheesh.
Nah.
Hala Madrid.
Both of these teams played really good teams last week. The Dolphins played the Bills, and the Commanders played the Lions. The difference is the Dolphins won against the Bills. Division game, but their offense played amazing, and their defense did too.
Yeah.
But their offense... It's only 2 guys. It's Achan and it's Waddle. Without Tyreek Hill, Waddle plays amazing. Tua threw 2 touchdowns and he played pretty good. But I will say this: 2 interceptions. Every game I see Tua play, he's turning the ball over.
Yeah.
And he's getting interceptions. That's why I call him Tua Turn of the Ball Over. And as for the Commanders, horrible against the Lions. They played horrible. Couldn't even keep up with them. Debo did score a touchdown. Traylon Burks did pretty good, but he's gonna miss this week most likely with his finger injury. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Such an upsetting season.
Yeah.
He's a rookie. They expected him to be the number 1, and he's playing like trash.
Yeah. And I think they're also having that one player not playing, the one that punched St. Brown.
Bruh. Hey, so that's another player they're missing.
Yep.
I will say this. Marcus Mariota, even though he played pretty bad, no interceptions. He's not coughing the football up. This game's going to be an interesting one. International games are tricky. We seen it last week. The Colts almost lost to the Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what's going to happen in international games.
We've been saying that. We've been saying all international games, it's a different vibe to it. These teams, it's not that they prepare different, but they're traveling long miles. People
the
get
environment.
Drained. It's just very different when it comes to these international games. It's very different from those, home games.
And it's never a home game.
Yeah.
The Dolphins, even though this is considered a home game for them, they're not playing at home.
Exactly.
Call me crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm taking the Commanders. Give me the Commanders and win this game. Debo and Zach Ertz are still the top guys in their team. Yeah. And Marcus Mariota, I just said it, he doesn't turn the ball over. And if he doesn't do that, Tua's going to turn the ball over. And they're going to get these costly turnovers, and they're going to win the game. And it's in Spain. Crazy things happen. And, you know, everyone's going at the Dolphins, but give me the Commanders to win this game with Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, you said Marcus Mariota doesn't really throw interceptions. I don't know how I feel about that. I seen him throw a couple picks still. But like you said, Tua still has that exact same problem. At the end of the day, it comes down to whose offense is going to, you know, put up points and whose defense is going to get stops. For this game, I mean, the Dolphins, you know, you want to say, hey, you know, they just beat the Bills, who are a really great team. But it was a division matchup. You know, I'm not too surprised from that, even with their bad record.
I'm pretty surprised. I'm not going to
lie. No, but like we always say, it's a division matchup.
You're right.
We've seen that. It's just like the Panthers with the Saints, you know?
There you go.
But for this one, I just think A-Chain and Waddle are the key factors for this game. They're the players that need to take over. Jalen Waddle has really turned into that wide receiver one for this team after Tyreek Hill left. And for the Commanders, I feel like this team, they're old, you know, Debo, he's struggling. Well, he's not struggling, but I just don't like the way this offense is working right now. Give me the Dolphins for this game.
It's a good pick.
You know, I'm not 100% sure because, like we were saying, it's an international game. Sometimes these games are a little tricky. Yeah. But for this one, I think A-Chain goes off. Last week, Jahmyr Gibbs went off for like 100-something yards.
It's crazy.
A-Chain running back. I got him on fantasy football, so hopefully a couple touchdowns from him.
Yes, sir.
For the next game, we got the Packers versus the Giants. For this one, bro, I don't even know what to say. The Packers let me down last week. Against that Eagles team, we should have won. I don't know what it was. Matt LaFleur, horrible playing calling. But you know what? At the end of the day, we lost. We got to bounce back. And this is where it starts. For this one, give me the Packers. I was about to say, give me the Eagles. Give me the Packers. I think they bounce back right here. Jordan Love. The key to this game is just, you know, Matt LaFleur, get your players, you know, get them motivated, get some momentum going. Well, Russell Wilson most likely going to start. Jackson Dart had that concussion. Yep. For this one, I think the Packers get a win. The spread's what, like -8?
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah, -8. Oh, -7.5.
Yeah.
For this one, I think the Packers cover that spread. I think the Packers are mad. Micah Parsons, everyone's talking bad about him. He's going off this game. Yep. Our defense is going to do great. Russell Wilson does get me a little nervous, but come on, he's up there in age. I think the Packers got this. Jordan Love bounce back. Yeah, for this one, I got the Packers.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy matchup. I will say we're both wrong about the Packers last week. And you know what it is? I think it's the offensive play calling. There wasn't a lot of great plays on the offense. And then Jordan Love, when he's under pressure, I know you're not going to like when I say this, but I feel like he just wasn't to the best of his ability. And we seen it last week against an elite defense. Are the Giants an elite defense? Well, I will say this. Their defensive line's pretty good. Yeah. But they're not an elite defense. So I feel like they're going to struggle against the Giants or against the Packers. And Russell Wilson, he's going to start because, like we said, Jackson Dart is in concussion protocol. And you know what? He's going to struggle. I feel like Micah Parsons is going to get to him a lot. And I don't have much to say. I feel like this is going to be an easy matchup. Yeah. We were wrong about the Packers last week, but trust me. Take them this week. Go, Pack, go. The Packers are going to win this game.
Let's go. Go, Pack, go.
For our next matchup, we got a divisional matchup. We got the Texans versus the Titans. CJ Stroud, he was in concussion protocol. Might come back. Most likely, I feel like he's going to come back. Yeah, you have a concussion, you only miss 1 week. But Davis Mills last week, oh my gosh, comeback win against the Jaguars. He ran it for a touchdown at the end and won the game by 1 point. Crazy. He's safe in every hood in H-Town. Like, no one's going to mess with him. As for the Titans, coming off a bye week, before that against the Chargers, they didn't play too good. They did have the lead at first, and then they choked it. Cam Ward getting sacked too many times, not throwing touchdowns, no receivers. We've been talking about the same struggles that the Titans have been having every game this whole season. The only thing is they got a good committee. Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, I expect them to have a great game. But the Texans defense, they did pretty good. Well, no, last week they did bad. But this whole season, I feel like they've been doing okay. But last week, they did struggle a lot. I'm not going to lie. Against the Jaguars, they gave up too many yards. Yeah.
But I mean, that could have been because their offense from the start, they did start, they put their defense in a hard spot.
They did.
Right away, they threw an interception. I think they're in their own red zone or something.
Yeah, but towards the end, they won, and that's what good teams do. I know it is a division matchup, but the Texans are going to do the same thing. I got CJ Stroud or even Davis Mills. Whoever plays is going to ball out because Nico Collins and then Woody Marks is taking the number 1 role over Nick Chubb. He's doing amazing. I love all these young players who are stepping up, and that's what the Texans are going to do and win this game.
Yeah, for this game, it's a division matchup, but for some reason, I think the Titans are going to put up a really good game.
They could.
I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but I think the Titans have a chance at maybe even taking a lead.
Yeah.
Or, maybe just having a good chance at winning this game.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win, but I think they're going to put up a great game. Their defense, I think, is going to be the reason why I think they put up a good game because their offense is horrible. Cam Ward can't do anything. Mm-hmm. He can't throw touchdowns.
No.
And that's how you win a game. For this game, like we said, we don't know if CJ Stroud is going to play. But if he does, come on, this should be an easy win.
Yeah.
Nico Collins has been playing amazing. Crazy. And we see CJ Stroud back. He should have a game. For this one, I don't know why. I just feel like the Titans are going to have a really close matchup. But at the end of the day, come on, Texas, H-Town, they get the win.
Turn up. For our next matchup, we got another division matchup. We got the Panthers versus the Falcons. Panthers last week, they upset a lot of people. A lot of people had them winning against the Saints.
Oh, yeah, lots of survival pools.
But we always say it, though. Division matchups are tough, and it's tricky. You never know who's going to win. And this is another division matchup.
Yeah.
And the NFC South, it's very tricky. Even the Bucs in this division could lose at any point.
Yeah.
And the Panthers, last week they struggled, and they didn't play good. And the one thing that I think affected them a lot is their secondary could not stop Olave. They couldn't stop any of the receivers for the Saints. And Tyler Shook, rookie quarterback, I don't like him, but when he got outside the pocket, he was making some nice throws. I don't know what got into this guy, but we always say we believe it's a division matchup. Teams play harder against their opponents.
Yeah.
There's some sort of hate that you have towards the other team. And the Falcons, they're coming off a losing streak. They lost against the Colts. They had it right in their hands and they choked.
Yeah.
I know they're going to come playing this game with a high intensity, and so are the Panthers. Both teams are coming off a loss. Michael Penix Jr., I don't know how I feel about him, but I will say this. Drake London's getting the ball a lot, and Bijan, let him score in the end zone. Let him get those goal line touches.
Don't give it to Algier. Stop it.
2 touchdowns. But I will say this. The Falcons are doing pretty good with 2 running backs playing.
And I'm not going to lie. Algier in that red zone, he's getting some nice runs.
He really is. And they know how to use him.
Yeah.
And I know Bijan fantasy owners hate him right now.
It's like, give me that. You don't know what to do with that.
But Tyler Algier knows what to do with that rock. And for this game, give me the Falcons. They're at home. I feel like they're going to play a lot better, and they're due for a win.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a crazy matchup. Honestly, the Panthers could probably cover the spread. I feel like it's going to be a one-possession game, and it's going to be a really great game.
Yeah, you said it. Falcons are due for a win. I don't know if you remember. I think it was early in the weeks, the Panthers shut out the Falcons already.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was 20-0, something like that.
You're right.
But for this one, Michael Penix is the only question. Is he going to perform the way we want him to or not? Because sometimes we know what he's capable of doing, but at times he plays really bad. And that's for this game. You need the receivers. You need a passing game to win this game. And then for Bryce Young, I don't know. I said it. I thought he was gonna have a great week. Yeah. But the only way the Panthers win this game is if Cam Newton comes out of retirement. Come on, give me the Falcons. They need Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly. I'm playing. For this one, I just think the Falcons, like you said, last week they were supposed to beat the Colts, and what happened? They barely lost. Yep. For this one, I think they bounced back. They're angry, and honestly, they need a win, especially if they want to make a run towards the playoffs. Yeah, it basically starts here.
Last thing I will say, Rico Dowdle has been doing amazing for the Panthers, so expect them to keep doing good. But
I think for this one, you got to stop Rico Dowdle. I don't know if they're going to stop him.
That's their whole offense.
Jonathan Taylor did go off.
Yeah.
But this one, stop Jonathan Taylor. You force Bryce Young to, play like Bryce Young, and you got yourself a dub.
But we both got the Falcons winning this matchup. For our next matchup, it seems like we have all division matchups. We got another one. We got the Bears versus the Vikings. The last time they played, I watched this game. It was an amazing game. The Bears had the lead, and then the Vikings with J.J. McCarthy came back. He had a good rushing touchdown that game. This game might be a little different. The Bears are on a streak now. They're playing pretty good. We always say that the Bears will be the Bears, but this year they're looking a lot better. 6-3 team. It's pretty good.
They're not looking like the Bears.
I know. It's crazy. They should change their name or something.
Yep.
As for the Vikings, came up short last week. They didn't play too great. But I will say Justin Jefferson, he's been on a slump. He's not been playing really good. But I feel like this is the game where he finally, he's the number one, obviously. But he's just going to show why he's the number one. And Aaron Jones, he didn't do too bad last week. I think he did all right. And, they played the Ravens. The Ravens are, they're on a streak right now, too.
So. They're basically must win right now.
Yeah, and they played hard against the Vikings. But the Vikings are playing a division matchup. We know every single time we say division matchups, they're tough to play.
Hey, I'm not going to lie, the Vikings already beat the Lions, too. So they have an advantage right there, too.
And they're playing at home. You already know the whole game. You're going to hold this. Score. Bro, I hate that. You're gonna hear that all game long, and the Bears are gonna struggle. Dude, that one and the Chiefs one, when they go, that's one of the most annoying ones. But you know what? They have the offense to win games. It's just, can their defense stop Caleb Williams? And it's funny to say that, because usually it's easy for defenses to stop Caleb Williams, but Roma Odunze's doing good. Loveland, the rookie tight end, he actually had a decent game last week. Only 55 yards, but he's getting the touches. And Swift, he's still there, and the rookie Mononga is still there. So can the Vikings defense stop the Bears? That's the way they're going to win this game. Because I know offensively, they could get it going. Yeah. They went to the red zone so many times last week, and the Ravens stopped them. So JJ McCarthy, don't turn the ball over, score in the red zone, and they will win this game. And I feel like they're going to do that. So for that reason, I got the Vikings winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, it's a hard matchup for me. I'm a Packers fan, so these two teams, I'm very familiar with them. Yeah. Sorry, my Canadian side killed. I'm very familiar with both these teams. But I don't know what it is. Caleb Williams. Hey, if there's any Bears fans, comment down below. I want to know if there's any Bears and Vikings fans. Because for sure, if you're a Bears fan right now, you have to be exciting with this record. Dude, them being on top of the Packers. Me as a Packers fan, I'm putting some respect on the Bears. Ooh, Caleb Williams has been playing. That's
the first time I heard him say that.
I'm not saying Caleb Williams is playing the best football, but this guy is playing some pretty good games. He's not the most accurate quarterback, but what did he do? He's done
just enough to win games. And
he came back against the Giants. He came back against the Bengals. Bro, this guy, look. Say whatever you want about Caleb Williams. He's winning games, and that's what you need to do. For this one, I really want to go with the Bears, but I think the Bears are going to pull the Bears on this one. So that's why I'm going with JJ McCarthy. I don't like JJ McCarthy like that either. I'm not saying he's great, but this one, I just trust. It's not even that I trust JJ McCarthy. I just think the Vikings overall, they need that win more than the Bears. Yeah. And the Bears they're just going to have a horrible game. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not saying, bro, the Bears should have lost 2 games and they came from behind. Yeah. For this one, I think the Vikings have a start. They start off hot and then they just, the Bears can't catch up.
It's going to be an amazing game, though. But we both got the Vikings winning. For our next matchup, we got the Chargers versus the Jaguars. I think this is going to be an amazing matchup. Yep. The Jaguars game last week, honestly, that could have been game of the week. It was amazing against the Texans. They had to lead the whole time. The only thing about the Jaguars is their defense just didn't perform towards the second half. But the first half, they were playing amazing. Yep. And this whole season, the reason the Jaguars have a good record is because of their defense. Exactly. They've been playing pretty good. Offensively, it's kind of iffy. That's why they signed Jacoby Myers.
Offensively or Trevor Lawrence?
I know. And then Travis Hunter out for the season. I think he's gonna get surgery or something. Yeah. Travis Etienne's just floating around. He's whatever. And then Trevor Lawrence, one of the most inconsistent quarterbacks.
In the Travis Etienne has some good games.
He does. And then Tuden, he's still there, but he's not doing much work either. But Brian Thomas Jr. questionable once again. He didn't play last week. Shoulder injury. It's hurting them a lot. He might miss this game also. But Jacoby Myers, I expect him to get a bunch of the work, especially since there's no one else, just Parker Washington. As for the Chargers, amazing offense. I love all the receivers, Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen just had the most receptions in Chargers history. He passed Antonio Gates. So he's still there. And McConkey, over 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Vidal's doing it amazing in the run game. Yeah. And the Chargers offensively are doing their thing with the trash offensive line. I was just telling Juan before we were recording this, PFF ranked their offensive line as the worst, basically. And I don't think they're the worst. Sure, they lost Joe Alt. Rashawn Slater isn't there. But they still have 3 solid guys there. And you know what? Their defense isn't that bad. So this game's going to be a hard one. I don't even know who to go with, man. This is a hard game. Yeah. Jaguars and Duval, they're going to... I don't even know who to go with this one. You know what? I'm going to take the safe pick for right now. I'm going to take the Chargers, Justin Herbert. I feel like they could spread the ball and they could score touchdowns. Yeah. But follow us on Instagram. This might be a game that I switched the pick because you never know. It's Duval. So crazy things happen in Jacksonville. Yeah. So you never know what happens. And they came close against the Texans. So we know they could score too. They just couldn't play defense. So this is going to be an interesting game. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, I keep yapping. But Justin Herbert, 11 sacks in the past 2 games. Their O-line has been doing trash. So, the Jaguars might get pressure. So I do want to say that. But I got the Chargers winning.
Yeah, for this one, I think it comes down to the Chargers defense, basically. Are we going to get the first half, the Jaguars defense or the second half? Yeah. The first half against the Texans, they basically won that game. Yeah. Second half, they cost them the whole game. Yep. For this game, Justin Herbert, this is a guy that likes to pass the ball, pass it to all his receivers. So much. I don't know. Does Trevor Lawrence have what it takes to, actually put up points and keep up with Justin Herbert? I don't think that's possible. I say this every week. Trevor Lawrence is horrible. If you watch any of these games, the defense gives Trevor Lawrence the opportunity to, get those. Basically, they turn over the ball. Right. They have those opportunities where, Trevor Lawrence just has to go down there in the field and score. And this guy, he can't do it. He gets how many drives does this guy need in order to, basically get a touchdown drive? This guy can't do anything like that. The Chargers, they know how to move the ball. Vidal has been going off. He's had some nice games,
He does,
and if he has another game like that, bro, this team is basically unstoppable except for their offensive line. Yeah. Their offensive line needs to protect Justin Herbert. Yeah. That's what it comes down to. You basically don't allow that defense to do anything. Justin Herbert will tear him apart himself.
Heck yes.
Because Trevor Lawrence is not going to do anything from his side. For this one, give me Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Yeah. Look, the Jaguars, they have a great record because of defense. If Trevor Lawrence, he was able to finish a couple more drives, this team would have a way better record. But look, all I'm going to say is Trevor Lawrence is the reason why this team has been underperforming. Because if not, Justin Herbert on this team would have been going off.
Oh, heck yeah. I will say this. Might be a shootout, so it's going to be a good game. Let us know who you guys think is going to win this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Bucs versus the Bills. This is going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be an amazing matchup. The Bills last week, they did struggle against the Dolphins. Yeah. They couldn't get the ball moving. They kept turning the ball over, and they couldn't stop Jalen Waddle and Achane. And this week, luckily, they're not playing Bucky Irving. It's crazy. His coach literally said, hey, you don't got a shoulder. You can't take any hits, so you're not playing. So for that reason, we're getting Sean Tucker and Rachaad White again. And honestly, Rachaad White has some good games, but the past game, they didn't look good. And Mike Evans, obviously, he's out. Chris Godwin is out. So injured team. But I will say this. Egbuka's been having an amazing season. Last week, he played pretty well. They still lost the game. And Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, playing amazing. But is that enough to beat the Bills? And that's the question. Like, can you keep up with the Bills? And the Bills aren't going to be performing like they did last week the whole season. It's not going to happen. Josh Allen could get the ball moving, but you could tell that this franchise and organization wants a wide receiver one. They're trying out random guys. I think McCole Hardman was invited for a workout.
Tyreek Hill said he went to the ops or something. He's like, McCole Hardman went to the ops or something like that.
Bro, at this point, try out, I don't know, Anquan Bolden or someone old too. Like, Jerry Rice is coming back to this team. Or he's in I don't know. But they need a receiver because it's weird. Kincaid got injured last game. Shakir's been a little inconsistent. Keon Coleman, Steve Smith Sr. said it right. He said Keon Coleman is never going to be that guy. And Keon Coleman got mad and he didn't do anything about it. He can't score touchdowns or anything. Josh Allen needs help. He can't do it all by himself. And James Cook, he's not going to be cooking every game. Last game, he did pretty bad. And who knows? Maybe he does bad again. So this offense needs a score, but I'll tell you this. The Bills could score as long as they have Josh Allen, and that's all you need. And for that reason, I got the Bills winning this matchup. It's at home. It's getting close to December. Games are being really cold, and the Bills play amazing in cold weather. The Bucs are from Florida. They struggle against teams who play in the cold. And Baker Mayfield, he's still going to do his thing, but all those injuries are going to affect them so much. And last week, their defense wasn't playing that amazing. Trayvon Henderson ran 2 amazing runs against their defense, and their they're having trouble stopping the run. James Cook could do it pretty good in the run game, and that's going to give trouble to the Buccaneers. So for that reason, I got the Bills winning this matchup.
Yeah, the Buccaneers, honestly, I think the only reason they lost last week was because of too many injuries on this team. Yep. You know, it's getting to a point where we're starting to see it's affecting this team. But Baker Mayfield, he keeps doing his thing. 3 touchdowns?
He's doing amazing,
bro. This guy's balling out. No interceptions. I think honestly, like I say this every week, Baker Mayfield's that guy. The MVP for me. I'm biased because I love this guy, but yeah, I just feel like he's a really great quarterback. And call me crazy, bro. I think they still have a chance at beating the Bills. I'm not gonna go with the Buccaneers this week because I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think definitely a straight up a healthy Buccaneers will beat the Bills. Just because that's how good Baker Mayfield is.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he just finds a way to win. That's what it is with them. It doesn't matter who's back there. No wide receiver one, no problem. This guy, he'll find a way. He'll find a way to win. And James Cook, like you said, he has not been playing good. But this guy can easily go off for like 100 yards.
On a random Sunday.
Yeah, for this one, I think I'm going to go with the safe pick for this one. Josh Allen, he's been playing really good. And, he had a bad week last game, but it was a division matchup. It was against the Dolphins,
Yeah.
The Dolphins, I mean, they have that a horrible team. Yeah. But I don't know. It was a fluke game. It was a game for the NFL to throw you off and say, hey, they just lost to the Dolphins. I'm going to put my money, my hard-earned money on the Bucks.
Yep.
And the NFL don't want you to win money. We do.
Yeah.
That's why you go with the Bills
this week. That's why we're here.
Let's go.
Let's go. The Bills are going to win this matchup. For our next matchup, guess again, another division matchup.
Yeah.
We got the Bengals versus the Steelers. Honestly, this is going to be a good matchup considering how both teams are playing. The Steelers are coming off a loss. They're not playing too great. And the Bengals aren't a great team in terms of record. But Joe Flacco, before the bye, he threw for a bunch of yards, a bunch of touchdowns.
This guy's been slinging the ball.
Bro, it's crazy. And that's what Joe Flacco veterans do. But the only difference, or the only thing about the Bengals is their defense sucks. Caleb Williams, that game, he led the team with under 30 seconds, I think, and won the game for them. And Jamar Chase said it best. Get a flip and stop, bro. The Bengals need a stop. That's all you got to do. Just stop the offense at least once. And honestly, the Steelers don't have a great offense, but considering how the Bengals have been playing, I don't care if they're coming off a bye week. Their defense is trash. It's horrible. And it's been trash for years. It's crazy. And the Steelers, they couldn't score against the Chargers, and Aaron Rodgers struggled a lot. But I will say one thing. Jaylen Warren, I feel like he's a decent running back. And even in the checkdowns, he could get the ball moving. And I think that's what they're going to do this game. And I think TJ Watt and the defense is going to be a game changer. And they're going to get to Joe Flacco. Because even though Joe Flacco could throw for 1,169 yards, whatever, he gets sacked and he could throw picks too. We've seen it before, and this defense is capable of doing that. And playing, in Pittsburgh, it's a hard place to play in. And for that reason, I got the Steelers winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this game, honestly, I think this is one of the most difficult matchups so far.
This is pretty hard.
Look, Joe Flacco has been balling out. And then Aaron Rodgers has been playing horrible. And then all of a sudden he has those great games. Aaron Rodgers is at a point where you don't know if he's going to play it good or he's going to play bad. He's been so inconsistent. But one thing is Joe Flacco, every week, he's been balling out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he throws interceptions. But this guy's going off for 450 yards?
It's crazy.
Bro, this guy, I don't know. Joe Flacco. And another thing, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Oh, I totally forgot.
These guys have been going off. I think both of them went off for over 100 yards last week. Yeah. The only problem is Chase Brown can't do nothing. Yeah. This guy, they give him the ball, he can't do nothing with it. It's frustrating. I have him on my fantasy football team. I want him to make some points, but no, this guy can't do nothing. Honestly, for this one, look, I don't know. I really want to go with the Bengals, but their defense is trash. And then, I got to go with Aaron Rodgers, who their offense is trash. So, struggling. Do I trust them to put up? For this one, oh, my God. You know what? Look, the Browns already beat the Steelers, right? For this one, run it back.
Way. Hey, remember their defense. Hey, trust me, Juan. Remember the Steelers' defense.
All right. You know what? All right. I'm going to go with Josh. Give me the Steelers. I don't want to make the mistake of going with Oh my God! I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna trust you on this one. You know all they're going for is not even playoffs. They're just trying to get that winning record for them.
Hey, they might. They're up there with the Ravens.
Yeah,
so
for this one, honestly, I'm staying away from this one. If you're putting money on this, don't do it.
Yeah, call the number.
Yeah, that's a bad game to put some money on. For this one, we both got the Steelers.
Hey, real quick. Hey, let me get that towel going. You feel
terrible
me?
Towels. For the next game, we got the 49ers versus the Cardinals.
Yeah.
For this game, it's going to be a great matchup.
It really
NFC
is.
West matchup. Both quarterbacks that are playing have replaced their starting quarterbacks. Yep. Jacoby Brissett replaced Kyler Murray because he's so trash. Mac Jones replaced Brock Purdy because
he's so trash.
He has the hot hand. Bro, that's all it is right now. He has the hot hand. I mean, yeah, he does have that injury, Brock Purdy. But, bro, we all know it. Kyle Shanahan does not want to start Brock Purdy. Bro, he keeps saying, oh, he's not 100%. Bro, that don't matter. We know that. If you want to start your quarterback, you'll start him, you know. I don't even... What? He said he was so close to starting last week. Yeah. And if he were to start, he was going to be not the starting, but the backup. That's healthy enough.
That's crazy.
Kyle Shanahan, make up your decision. We know you want Mac Jones. Look, I'm not saying Mac Jones is the best option, but this guy has a hot hand right now. And honestly, for this game, look, I don't know. It's a tricky matchup because Jacoby Brissett has been playing so good. And, yeah, he's just been balling out. But Marvin Harrison, you know, he's a little inconsistent. Yeah. For this one, you know what? Yeah, give me the 49ers. I think the key to this game is your bet.
You got the Cardinals, bro. You
want the Cardinals to win. That's a sign. It's a sign. Give me the 49ers. I think it starts with, you know, getting your vets included. George Kittle and McCaffrey. McCaffrey's the leader of this team right now.
Yeah, easily.
You know, all those injuries, this guy has to basically keep this team together, you know. Mac Jones, he's not that leader yet because he's a backup quarterback and, you know, he's still dealing with that. But I don't know, like, sometimes the Niners have those great games and their streak right now is they win, they lose, they win, they lose.
That's
last week they won, so last week they lost, so this week they gotta win, you know. And I'm gonna go with that trend. I think Kyle Shanahan makes a game plan with Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. But one thing, Kyle Juszczyk, bro, this guy is trash. Why are you even giving him the ball? If you want to lose yards, give him the ball one more time, bro. That's all I'm going to say. This guy's only there, because his friends, like, you know, Kittle and all them, their girlfriends are all families. Bro, this guy's trash. This guy should be, if you really want him, you know, around the team, put him as a janitor. He'll clean up. He'll be around the facility. And you got your boy there getting paid. Bro, get this guy off the team. I don't like him at all. I'm not a fan of it. Look, if you're a Niner fan, you probably like him for his name. That's it. But for this game, give me the 49ers. I think they get the job done.
Hey, you know Juszczyk watches our videos.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Hey, my bad, Juszczyk. Hey, send me some merch.
Hey, for this game, I will say the Cardinals, they played horrible against the Seahawks. Their defense just couldn't stop JSN, couldn't stop Sam Darnold. Their secondary is playing horrible. Jacoby Brissett, though, I've been saying it every week, he feeds McBride and he gives his players the ball. But Marvin Harrison Jr., he's so inconsistent. He needs to finally be wide receiver one, how we always say it. And the running back game, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's whatever. For the Niners, and for the Cardinals to win this game, you got to stop McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
McCaffrey was stopped last week, and that's why they lost, in my opinion. And also, the Niners lost because they couldn't stop the Rams. And their defense is trash.
Is going off.
It's crazy. So, one thing going for the Cardinals is the Niners defense is weak. It's not healthy, and it's been struggling a lot. Yeah. So, the Cardinals have a good chance of winning for that reason. The spread for this game is only -2.5.
Hey, this is going to be a shootout.
It's supposed to be a shootout. It's supposed to be a close game.
Both these quarterbacks have been playing at a high level now. And honestly, both of these quarterbacks have what it takes to be the starting quarterback. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, and honestly, for this game, I really want to go with the Cardinals, but I'm going to take the Niners. I'm going to be safe just because Kittle's there, McCaffrey's there. They got the weapons to win this game, and I'll just feel so dumb if the Niners end up winning and I choose the Cardinals. But I will say this. This might be a game I switch. Just I got to see more about it. I feel like maybe Jacoby Brissett gets something done. And both the teams got blown out. So they're both going to play a lot better. And it's going to be a great game. But we both got the Niners winning this matchup.
Yep. Hey, if there's any 49er fans, comment down below.
Yeah.
We want to know what the Bay Area thinks about this game.
Yes, sir. For our next matchup, another amazing divisional matchup, we got the Seahawks versus the Rams. This is going to be a shootout, high-scoring game, elite quarterback performances. It's going to be amazing. Matthew Stafford, favored to win MVP this season. I think he has the most passing touchdowns in the league. He has a lot of passing yards. He has Adams and Puka. Adams has an oblique injury. He's uncertain. He might not play.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't play, Matthew Stafford feeds everyone the ball. He does amazing. And even Kyren Williams, 2 rushing touchdowns, played amazing last week. As for the Seahawks, Jason, best receiver in the league in terms of touchdowns and receiving yards. He's playing amazing. The one question about the Seahawks is, let's say for some reason Jason gets locked up. Yeah. It's not going to happen. He's never going to get locked up. But let's say he does. Who's going to step up for that team? And honestly, we're talking about this revenge game. Cooper Kupp had 74 yards last game. Only 2 receptions. Yeah. But he has that big play potential. And Sam Darnold has been giving them the ball a lot. And this is going to be a crazy game.
Hey, you never know. Maybe they get Rashid Shaheed involved more.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember they traded for him.
Rashid Shaheed. I just forgot. Yeah. Second
return. Week, he might get some more snaps.
He has that special teams potential. He has that deep threat potential. You know what? Juan convinced me. Rashid Shaheed's going to have an amazing game this week. He's due for a breakout game. Even with with the Saints, he had a couple great games, and he's going to have a great game with the Seahawks. This game is going to come down, honestly, defenses are going to play horrible. I think it's just who scores last. That's literally what it's going to be, because you're not going to be able to stop either team. They're going to keep scoring. Whoever scores last is going to win this game. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. It's who could keep the ball longer, possession-wise. And if that's the case, give me Matthew Stafford and the Rams. I think Matthew Stafford knows how to throw the ball a lot better, and he knows how to keep possessions and just keep the ball away from the other team. And that's what he does as a veteran. Sam Darnold's a veteran too, but Matthew Stafford's been in the league a lot longer, and he has a better connection.
Veteran.
Yeah, he is a real veteran. And honestly, I don't blame you if you go for Seahawks. This is a game that I'm not going to touch because either team could win, but I'm going to just choose the Rams because they're favored right now. They're at home, and Matthew Stafford's been MVP caliber level, and he's been playing amazing.
Yeah, for this one, it's a really great division matchup. NFC West, the Rams are in first place right now, right?
They are.
Look, this game, if you think...
they're tied with the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
But I think the Rams might be on top.
I think they might. But, hey, both teams are up there. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say.
Look, for this game, if you think... Or actually, for this season, if you think Matthew Stafford is going to be MVP, put in your bet before this game. Because if he comes out with the win and not... I don't think he's just going to have a regular win. I think he's going to go up, especially if Davante Adams plays. Yep. But for this one, if he wins, bro, he's basically locking up that MVP. Yeah. But if not, I don't know. Sam Darnold has been playing some of the most amazing games. Yeah. But I don't know. I question him a little, at times. And I think the reason for this one, you know what? I'm going to go with the Rams. The reason is Matthew Stafford does not make many mistakes. He only has 2 interceptions for the season. Bro, when you're not turning the ball over, you're taking very good care of it. Yeah, last week they had a couple turnovers against the Niners. That don't matter. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it was 1 or 2. I honestly can't remember. But I'm not worried about that. This is a new game. I think this is one of the most difficult matchups. This might be game of the week. I haven't checked yet.
Even over the Lions-Eagles game, it might be better. You never know. Yeah. This is going to be a great game.
If Davante Adams wins, bro, this is an easy lock, I think, for sure. But if he does not play, I think the Seahawks honestly come out with the win. So for this one, if Davante Adams plays, I'm going with the Rams. If he does not play, I'm going with the Seahawks. Yeah.
I will say this. Take the over on everything, every player prop.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The game, everything. This is going to be a super high-scoring game, in my opinion. It might be game of the week. We're saying it might be Rams, Chiefs 5s, 52-54, whatever it was that year.
Oh, yeah.
Call me crazy. I think it's going to be an extremely high-scoring game.
Yeah, it's a hyped-up game. Honestly, it's going to live up to the hype.
As of right now, we both got the Rams winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Chiefs versus the Broncos. Division matchup, going to be an amazing game. It's Mile High Stadium. Actually, I don't think that's the name of the stadium no more, but it should be called Mile High Stadium. I miss it. But the Chiefs, coming off a bye week, Mahomes, MVP type of season, he's been playing amazing. And they have so many weapons, dude. Yeah. Rashee Rice hasn't had one bad game yet since he's came back. Travis Kelce's been playing amazing. Xavier Worthy's still there. He hasn't been playing too good, but he's still there. And I think the Chiefs have a great offense, and we know what they could do. The Broncos have been winning every game by less than one possession. Yeah. Like, against the Raiders, they shouldn't have won that game.
Hey, can you mention that lock we had last week?
Oh, my gosh, dude. +9. Broncos, Raiders, cashed out. You guys DM'd us. You guys were happy for that pick. And honestly, every game the Broncos played, like, just take the spread for the other team. Yeah. Like, they haven't been able to cover spreads because they just, the first 3 quarters, they don't play good. And then the fourth quarter, for some reason, they just play amazing. And they do good. But against the Raiders, it wasn't that case. They're playing bad the whole time, but they still won. Yeah. 2 interceptions from Bo Nix. He wasn't playing that great. But honestly, give me Mahomes and the Chiefs. Division matchup, but their offense is way better, and they're going to win this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, what was the spread?
Minus 3.5 right now.
Minus 3.5. Why is the spread that, like, small? You know? For this one, I think it should be, like, minus, 5.5 or something like that. For this one, come on, give me Kansas City and the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, he bounces back. Honestly, his receivers, this is a game where they're gonna ball out. Yeah. Travis Kelce. For this one, I got a Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. Yeah, for sure. Patrick Mahomes, I expect him to go off. Bo Nix, look, I said it last week. I told everyone, Bo Nix is gonna have a horrible game against the Raiders, and that's exactly what happened. I've been telling you guys, this guy has been playing horrible. He has great games, and at the end, he finds a way to win, and that's kind of what happened. For this game, you're not playing against no Raiders. You're playing against the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs. That's what you're playing against. For this one, I think Patrick Mahomes honestly just takes over. Bo Nix has Bo Nix, he has this is his thing. He plays good in the fourth quarter, you know? Yeah. In the beginning, he likes to be that underdog, and then he puts himself in a difficult position, and then he wins games. For this one, that's not happening this week. For this one, we both got the Chiefs.
Yes, sir. For our next matchup, we got the Ravens versus the Browns. Hey, we called it. We said that the Ravens were going to go on a streak. They're playing trash teams, man. Yeah. So they're going to eventually win games, and that's what they're doing. And they're playing another trash team this week. They're playing the Browns. The Browns against the Jets. They lost to the Jets, man, who just traded Sauce Gardner and their best players. And the Browns still ended up losing. Dylan Gabriel didn't play that well. I will say Jared Jeudy finally had a great game. And Judkins, I love him as a running back. Great running back. But their defense just couldn't stop the Jets. And surprisingly, the Browns sometimes have a good defense. But last week, they just didn't turn up. As for the Ravens, Derrick Henry, 75 yards. That's pretty good, but I'm used to Derrick Henry getting 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you know what's crazy? This week against the Browns, he's going to do that. It's the Browns. He's going to get a bunch of yards. Yeah. And Lamar Jackson's going to get everything going, and they're going to win this game. And honestly, it's going to be a blowout. I know it's a division matchup, but the spread's minus 9.5 for a reason. And I got the Ravens winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, I expect the Ravens to get a pretty easy win. But, something does get me a little nervous. We know it's a division matchup. Yeah. We've seen teams, put up good games. I'm not saying Dylan Gabriel, right? Yeah. I'm not saying he's going to, put up a great game. But of Lamar Jackson, it's a little careful, causes a little turnovers. This game might be a little happen. Yeah, it might get a little hectic. But one thing is, Lamar Jackson has not been making any mistakes. One interception, I think, for the season. Yeah. This guy's been protecting the ball very good. Derrick Henry should be able to help him move the ball. Honestly, I think with Lamar Jackson finally coming back and Derrick Henry's finally going to get that, that momentum, he's going to play with a little more heart, He's doing it, for his whole team now. And, for the Browns, there's nothing good to say about this team. There's really not. You just lost to the Jets. You're not starting Shedeur Sanders. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. This organization, there's a reason they wear a brown bag over their head. Look, I didn't start the trend. That trend started for a reason, Yep. For this one, the Ravens, basically their run to the playoffs.
It starts now.
Yeah. And this is one game, a very important game because it is a division matchup. So, for sure, the Ravens got to win this one, and we both got the Ravens smashing.
Yes, sir. For Sunday Night Football, we got the Lions versus the Eagles. This is going to be one of the best games all year long, in my opinion.
A playoff level game. NFC championship level game right
there
here.
You go. It's going to be an amazing matchup. Last week, the Eagles versus the Packers, honestly, they didn't look too good. But it was because of the play calling. I feel like the play calling wasn't that great. And honestly, the Packers defense was doing pretty good against them. But the Eagles defense was amazing too. Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell, everyone on the defensive line was getting pressure. And their defense is looking amazing. For the Lions, Amon St. Brown and Jahmyr Gibbs are looking amazing like every week. But Jahmyr Gibbs, especially last week, just balled out.
Yeah.
But the one thing that scares me for the Lions is the Eagles defense. You know, they've been playing pretty good. And another thing for the Eagles is offensively, can they keep up with the Lions? Because the Lions, you know, they're going to score points. So the Eagles got to score points too. And for some reason this week, I feel like they could get it going, you know, even though their play calling was pretty trash last week and their OC's not doing anything. And, you know, that 4th and 6 or for the game, you know, throwing in an AJ Brown, that was just a horrible play call. Punt the ball and let your defense win the game, you know. But I feel like this game, they're just going to do a lot better in terms of, I keep saying play calling, but it's so important. Yeah. Like, you got to do it. And Devontae Smith had a great catch, but A.J. Brown's not getting involved at all. Only 2 catches. That's your best receiver. Give him the ball. And especially when you're playing against the Lions. But for this game, Lincoln Financial Stadium, they're playing at home. It's a Super Bowl champs. I think we keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
The Eagles are going to win this game. They're not way more talented, but they got a lot more talent, at least on defense for sure. And for that reason, they're going to win this game against the Lions.
Yeah, for this game, you know, both teams have a lot of talent. The Eagles, we already know they have enough talent to win a Super Bowl. The Lions, they're on that level, you know. Their quarterback, Jared Goff, has been playing very good right now.
He has.
The receivers, Jameson Williams just went off.
Had a touchdown.
Bro, and then St. Brown, he didn't have a good game last week. Bro, he still had a decent game. He didn't have his great game, but we all know every week he has a chance to ball out. Easily go over for 100 yards.
Easy.
And then the running back game.
Oh,
the best or one of the best in the NFL.
No, it's the best.
This game is set to be like, if you're not watching this game, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football, probably one of the best matchups. Hopefully the NFL doesn't rig it like all the time.
I know.
Where we have a great Sunday Night Football matchup, all of a sudden the score's 3-7.
I know.
Roger Goodell, don't make any Vegas calls this week.
Nope.
We want a great game. So Josh said it. What'd you say? Bet on the what? All the overs?
Bet on the overs.
For this one, look. The Lions are a great team. I want to go with them. But at the end of the day, the Eagles just came off one of the best performances. I think, look, they didn't, not performance as in like that they, you know, put up a bunch of points. But they beat a really good team, an important win. Yeah. And honestly, look, as a Packers fan, I want the Eagles to win because it would help us out. I don't think we have a chance at getting that number 1 seed anymore. We're kind of a little out of there, but we still have a chance of winning that division, and that starts with the Eagles helping us out a little and beating the Lions. For this one, we both got the Eagles.
Yes, sir. Raiders.
Oh.
Hey, like we said, we called the +9 last week against the Broncos. We got the Cowboys versus the Raiders Monday Night Football in Las Vegas, Sin City. This is going to be an interesting matchup. You know, the Raiders offensively playing horrible, but how about that defense? Finally, 1 week of good defense against Bo Nix and the Broncos.
Hey, honestly, they should have beat the Broncos.
They should have, but we just don't have a kicker. If any of you guys know how to kick the ball, let us know.
Anyone here with the leg that works, let us know.
Honestly, even if you got diabetes or something, we'll take it, man. Anything, bro. But honestly, I think this could be an interesting matchup. You know, Brock Bowers had a pretty bad game, but I feel like he might get it going. And I always tell you this, when Brock Bowers gets it going, Geno Smith does too.
Yeah.
And obviously because he's the one throwing it to him. But it's true because then he starts throwing it at everyone else and he feels more confident. And Genty, please start taking over. Last week, I think you did have a touchdown. I think you had our only touchdown. I think he did. But I feel like offensively, you just got to do a lot better. And against the Cowboys, you know, Dak Prescott slings that ball. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are, you know, feeding off of Dak Prescott. And honestly, our defense is going to struggle this game. Even though they played good last game, I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game. Honestly, I think this is a game Geno Smith gets it going. I think we're actually going to keep up with the Cowboys. I think both teams are going to throw the ball a lot. And I think it's going to be finally a good Monday night matchup. But ultimately, I got to go with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to win this matchup. But I do want to say this. last second, I might be delusional. I might switch it to the Raiders because I don't know. When it comes to primetime games in Las Vegas, I always want us to win. I don't know. Something about primetime games and America's team. I don't like America's team. I want us to beat the Cowboys, man. But just for the safe pick and to make you guys some money, I got the Cowboys winning. But follow us on Instagram, and who knows? Maybe I end up switching my pick. But I got the Cowboys.
Yeah, Josh, for this game, you're going to love my pick. You know why? For this game, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go, Josh. What does this mean?
Every time he goes against the Raiders win.
Yep, like Josh said, every time I go up bet against the Raiders win. So Raider fans, you guys better be happy. I'm doing this for you guys. If you believe in those things, put some money on the Raiders, because I'm doing you guys a little favor this week for Monday Night Football. No, but for this game, I don't know. Like
it's a hard one, right?
Yeah,
like
it is a hard game.
Weird.
I think the reason why I really want to go with the Dak Prescott and the Cowboys is because of that offense. George Pickens really, this guy really came into the Cowboys and made this offense a lot better.
He did.
I think this guy is really a slept-on receiver.
Yeah.
And CeeDee Lamb as well. He's probably one of the best receivers in the NFL right now. And I just don't know what it is. The running game as well, Javonte Williams. This offense has everything everything it needs to win games, but their defense just is horrible.
Trash.
We watched that game last week against the Cardinals. Bro, that defense cannot do anything. They can't. Someone said they couldn't even stop a bloody nose. This team is horrible. And for this game, look, I think it's basically, do you want to go with Geno Smith, who's basically struggling to even put up points, or do you want to go with Dak Prescott, who can put up points, but their defense isn't going to get a stop?
Yeah.
Geno Smith, I know it's possible for him to, go off, because this defense sucks from the Cowboys. And like you said, Brock Bowers gets hot, they easily win this game, because who's going to stop them? No one, not the Cowboys defense. For this game, I think it's going to be a really great matchup. Raider fans, Cowboys fans, you guys are set up for a great Monday Night Football game. And Raider fans, I'm doing you guys a favor for this one and going with the Cowboys. For this one, we both got the Cowboys.
I will say this. Take the over. The Cowboys are giving up the most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. So Geno Smith is going to have a good game. That's my hot take. But the Cowboys are probably still going to win. So we both got the Cowboys winning this matchup. Next up, we got spreads of the week. This is going to be a pretty good segment. We got some pretty good spreads this week. For my spreads, I got the Raiders plus 3.5, Patriots minus 12.5, and Chiefs minus 3.5.
Hey, those are some great spreads. For my spreads, I got the Chargers minus 2.5, Falcons minus 3.5, and Ravens minus 8.5. Let's cash out.
And now for the best segment of the week, we got parlays of the week.
Let's go.
If you guys know us, past weeks we've been hitting.
We've been on fire.
Hey, this is another week that we're expecting to get a parlay to hit.
Yep.
So for my parlay, I got the Chiefs, Patriots, and Ravens.
Yeah, that's a great parlay. For my parlay, I got the Bills, the Falcons, and the Eagles. Hey, these parlays are money lines, so make sure to put some money on them.
Hey, put some money on parlays and you're going to cash out.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching another week of JandJPickEm. This is 11 weeks in a row of picks now. We're more than halfway through the season, and we've been balling out for you guys. Double-digit wins, and we're pretty confident we're going to get double-digit wins again. And who knows, we're probably going to hit a parlay too on our spreads. And like I said before, just comment down below, follow us on Instagram, and you have a chance of winning $50. Hey, I'm pretty confident one of us is going to get double-digit wins. If one of us doesn't, you're going to get $50 and you're going to be a lucky winner. I'll choose one of you guys at random in the comment section. But hey, if you need $50, that's the easy way of getting it.
Yep. Hey, hopefully we will get double-digit wins. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, JandJPickEm. That's where we post any last-minute changes to any of our picks due to any injuries or any other things like that. This was Juan.
This was Josh.
And this was JandJPickEm.